Alright, just working out the last bit of the technical difficulties and such. Anyway, so how you been?
I'm on vacation. I'm dog sitting for my daughter. She went on a cruise. I'm in Playa del Rey, and I'm in an apartment right on the beach. It's really nice.
Ah, and living is good. Yeah, so you're finally finding a reason to have kids. Yeah, just so you can live in their beach house.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Well, that's good. Yeah, vacations are good.
First one I've had in like 5 years, and of course I got sick, and I've been sick all fucking week. But that's okay. I'm just sitting here getting drunk all the time and watching TV and looking out my window at the ocean, so it's all right.
Yeah, well, like I say, beats cooking eggs and flipping flapjacks and such.
Yeah, no shit. Back to that crap Monday night.
Ooh, that's way too soon. You're gonna have to get really drunk. Ugh.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I mean, my work is really pretty good, and I still can't stand it. You know, I mean, I just can't stand working anymore.
I really hate it. It's just, Jesus Christ, it's so tedious.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, I just keep thinking, well, it's a good thing I don't have a gun. That's the only good news, is I don't have a gun. So I can't go shoot up the place.
Yeah, I lost my dog last week too, which was a bummer. I had her for 13 years. And it's been nice babysitting her two little dogs, but yeah, I'm going to miss them. I'm already bonded with them, so I'm going to miss them when I go.
Yeah, I lost a cat this week, so it's kind of a bummer. I mean, it's, I'm going to be just gnaws at you, because it's just, you don't realize it, but, I have better relationships with these stupid feral cats than I have with human beings. I see them every day. I say hello to them every day. I mean, it's every fucking day. And it really, it's just, ugh. Yeah, it's not Santino. It was Thumbers. The one with the extra thumbs. Got nailed by a car.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Gary.
Yeah, well, some kind of shit's gonna happen anyway, right? It's. I mean, and the part that you just knew too. I was just almost saying to myself the other day, how he was just too healthy. Because he was always kind of a little runt, and he was a fixed male, but he still thought he had balls because he fought all the time. So, and he always fought bigger cats, lots bigger, and so his whole life he's been just. He had half his face torn off once. He had his ass ripped off a couple of times. I mean, he's had like 6 really hard infections. He had Lyme disease, almost died of that. And I was just thinking the other day how he's just looking too fat and healthy. It's just life is getting too good for him, and some kind of shit is going to have to fall. And a few days later he's dead. But anyway, I mean, that's just, life is just too insidious. It's just insidious. How can anybody know any of this? How can anybody see just a little bit of this play and not say, thumb down the damn thing? You just can't play this game. It's too fucking messy. Yeah, well, Thumbers was my second best cat. Obviously, it was the cat I had the second strongest bond to. But, I mean, I feed 4 cats, but now 3 cats. And there's a couple other peripheral ones that show up now and then. Don't know them by personal name, but, I do feed them now and then. But I'm just, the Thumbers, I mean, his name was Peanut, the original name. But, yeah, I knew that cat from when it was a kitten. you know, and a couple of tenants had abandoned the cats. You know, they moved out and just left the cats behind, and it was just such bullshit.
Walking home from a restaurant this afternoon, I saw some people gathered around a car, and they were all pointing and laughing at what turned out to be a baby possum that looked like it was about halfway dead. It was falling over and making circles, and it had this look on its face like a silent scream, and they were laughing at it and making fun of it. And,
yeah, again, good you don't have a gun either. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it's good I don't see this
I
shit.
bet I can see those fuckers, you know, oh, look at the fucking possum, there's a bloody little runaround.
yeah, I just felt so helpless, but I usually do.
Yeah, well, I remember that story in your book, you know, where you're telling the story of the dog, and I mean, that's the, you know, I mean, I don't want to, you know, I'll say something stupid, but I mean, that was the most poignant bit in the book for me. I mean, I know it's a dog story, but I mean, that's the part that stuck in my head the loudest. Was, you know, I could see the image of it the best. You know, of you sitting there pondering life as it went by you in the windows, you know, at work, and you know, just this, you know, I would just, it was just a really vivid story for me.
I think animal stories get to us because, especially like we who have pets, we don't attribute anything negative to animals, and so they seem more innocent, and I guess they just symbolize the terrible condition that exists in life, and it just seems so unfair when things happen to them.
Yeah, and they don't have the pretense. You know, we have this pretense that we're doing something meaningful because we're talking all this bullshit. But they're in the same game, you know, and they're in the same game of food and comfort. You know, it's all made out of the same stuff, and I guess that's the part that you can, it's very easy for me to anthropomorphize, in the sense that I can humanize an animal pretty quickly, because you can see that underneath all they're doing is trying to find a way. They're just trying to find a map, a way to get from here to the soft pillow, you know. Ugh, one of them little yappy, little Pomeranian son of a bitch dogs. I hate those little fuckers.
This is actually the tough one. The other one's just a
One dog
just a little dog.
showed up here.
I had a friend who had a Pomeranian. I had to take care of it for 2 weeks, right? And by the end of the second week, the dog was totally neurotic, right? Just didn't know what end was up, right? So somebody would knock at the door, the dog would bite me, right? It would go so hysterical. It was just so possessive, and so it'd start chewing the fuck out of my leg. You know, I'm sitting there, mailman. Oh yeah, just a minute. The dog's killing me. Hold on. You know, they got these little razor sharp teeth, and you're trying to explain to this fucking dog that I'm not the intruder, you stupid fuck. You've been in this house for 2 weeks with me. I feed you every day, and you're going to do this to me?
You gotta love them.
That one dog that showed up here, Ginger, she's half farmer. She's so fucking fat. She just eats everything. And she'll bite off the fucking bigger dog. It's like fucked up. Like, you would think this little fat fucking nothing dog wouldn't be able to fight off a lean, bigger dog, but it's fucked up.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing I ever... I mean, I like fat dogs, because at least they can't run as fast. But yeah, dogs just... I just haven't had very good dog experiences in the last couple of years. Dogs have been really on my shit list. They haven't done anything good.
I don't know what this dog is. I guess she might be part pom, but she's a Heinz 57. Both of them are.
It
They're
really
both
depends on the
adopted.
fucking person. I know, like, a lot of people say,
Yeah, well, it's better to have a mix, you know, because the purebreds are just whacked. They're crazy. They're not even dogs anymore. They're just some sort of neurotic, emotional furball thing, you know, that eats turkey on your lap, and then, you know, eats grandma for dinner. Ooh, I don't know what they are.
also you can't fart on them or they'll, you know, catch a disease or something.
Yeah, they really are.
You get all those weird fucking diseases.
Well, whatever. People are crazy anyway, but yeah, her dog eventually got diabetes, and I mean, she spent about $468 million on the damn dog. And it was just, it was insane. But the dog was insane. I mean, it was just such a useless dog. She couldn't go anywhere. She couldn't do anything. The dog was, you know, her master.
My dog went downhill the last couple of months, and the last couple of weeks she was incontinent and she lost the use of her back legs, and I was carrying her around basically, and then I was trying to find a place I could afford to have her put to sleep, which is horrendously expensive, especially if you want to be there. And I always want to be there when I have it done, because I can't bring myself to just hand them off and walk away. It feels like betrayal.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've gone through that shit too. $70 for a cat here. You know, like $70. Fuck.
My little dog was 180, Gary.
Yeah, just, you know, they're just killing you. So you're just like, this, and it's such a ripoff. You're just like, you know, you can't justify this. It's $2, you know, with a it's less than $2, for fuck's sakes. You know, it's nonsense.
Anyway, I can't go through it again, and since I live just by myself, it wouldn't be fair to have a dog. She was okay because she was old and used to it, but I would never have a new dog the way I live now. So, wow, from about 2 years old till 56, I've never been without at least one dog, and this is the first time I won't ever have a pet anymore.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the truth. You know, it's okay living that way, because, you know, animals are a lot of work. You know, I mean, they're expensive. I mean, I'd be perfectly happy not to have the burden of these cats anymore. I'm just so done with it. I've never had. I only had 2 dogs of my own. I had one cat that was technically, I guess, mine, because, you know, somebody gave it to me and I actually accepted it. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, I've had the burden of other people's pets always get dumped on me. It's like, you know, you can't help but care about them, and I just don't. Who needs that shit? I get a lizard. You know, I care about something else. I care about you know, I'll glue a couple of sticks together and call it friend. Well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit there's a certain feeling of freedom. Now that she's gone, I realize how much I planned my time around getting home and everything to make sure she could go out and all that. And I find myself still looking around the house for her all the time. Every time I have a pizza crust or something to give her, it's taking some getting used to.
Yeah, extra food for you. Yeah,
Not like I need it.
I know, but I mean, you know, I know how that, like I said, it is that whole habit thing. You know, I just know I'm for the next few weeks, especially summer, because, you know, the cat was a real summer cat. You know, there's going to be lots of times when I'm just going to be looking for that cat, and it's not going to be there.
Yeah, I know how you feel.